Hello Hoopers, and welcome to another great day of hooping from the bottom up. I can't wait to show you guys a little bit today about self-confidence, the things your hoop really does to bring that out in you. I myself definitely helped me a lot. I was the most shy person you could ever meet. I would not be making videos right now if it wasn't for my hoop. From the day that I got my hoop, I was always kind of nervous whether or not people were watching me, people were judging me when I was hooping, but when I was in my circle, I kind of just put it aside and really paid attention to only my circle and what was around that circle and nobody else really. So this definitely taught me a little bit of self-confidence, well, not a little, a lot of self-confidence, and I am so grateful for that today. And basically today's lesson is not really about hooping, but it's how hooping gives you self-confidence. It gives you some team skills. It helps you in your decision making in life. It's really good if you're, say like me, you're a student, you're going to school, you really need something to get away. Once you're studying, you get really stuck on a question, you don't want to do your homework anymore. What I do is I go and I pick up my hoop for a little bit and I hoop. And when I get frustrated with that, then I go back to my homework. So it's kind of like I get frustrated at one thing and move on to the next. But this really helps me, and hooping has definitely always been there teaching me this self-confidence. And with this self-confidence, I've really learned to not give up on myself. Throughout my 2 years of hooping, I've had many times where I've just wanted to throw my hoop away and not hoop anymore. I just didn't feel it, wasn't really into it anymore, especially now with the weather. We got 20 to 30 centimeters of snow last night, and it was minus 40 the other day, so I can't go outside. However, I did make this lovely little hoop space for myself, and I have continued to build my hoop self-confidence. One thing that is really good when you guys are hooping to build your self-confidence is to reward yourself when you've actually completed a trick. It's a lot of fun once you feel something like... And I recently figured out chest rolls. I've been trying to figure this out for 2 years non-stop. And once I got it, the emotion it felt absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. So you can reward yourself in all different kinds of ways. You can do your happy hoop dance, whatever that may be. You can, I don't know, do some yoga. You can, what do? I make all sorts of jewelry. I'll show you guys. Here's all my feather earrings. And I also make all different types of other earrings and necklaces. So that is my reward, and other than that, another reward of mine is actually watching television. I haven't had television in 4 years, and something silly of mine is if I get a really crazy trick, I will allow myself some time to watch some TV. Of course, it's educational television like the National Geographic or the Cooking Channel or something like that, but still, to me, that is reward. I'm not too sure what a reward would be to you guys. Everybody is 100% different with that. However, once you reward yourself, you really feel good, and it pushes you to get that next trick. Another thing is, if you're stuck on a trick and you can't get that trick, move on to something else. Go for a walk. Go swimming at the swimming pool. Once it's summertime, you can go play with chalk outside. You can go for a hike. You can do all sorts of things to take your mind off of hooping for a little bit. And then once you come back, I guarantee you that the love that you have to try this trick will be 100 times. Throughout your guys' hooping journey, I would love it if you could build this self-confidence by rewarding yourself, and also by putting a little log in your book. Or what I do is I make hoop videos all the time, and I have, what does it say here? 1,666 movies on my computer of hula hooping, and I simply cannot cannot get rid of them, because every time I go back and I look and I see the success and how far I've come, it really, really helps me out. It gives me that self-confidence boost that I really need to succeed in my everyday life. So another great thing about hooping and building your self-confidence is actually the stress management of hula hooping itself. I used to be stressed out all the time with school, always worried about money and not having enough hours at work, that sort of thing. I came home from work at 10 a.m. every day, and all I did was hula hoop. It took my mind away from everything in the world that I didn't want to think about. Basically, it helped me get through my entire year at university, and it's helped me a lot this year get through the winter, because here in Fernie, BC, the winter is absolutely insane, and it's long and boring, and I am a local here, but I can't afford to ski, however. I do enjoy it quite a bit, but can't really afford it this year, so I've been inside in my little hoop laboratory here, cooking up some new tricks, and getting rid of stress, basically, by being in my own little world here. One thing about hooping, however, is it can actually bring a lot of stress. So the things that you can do to get rid of that hoop stress in order to get rid of your everyday stress is basically, like say you're doing a trick, you're getting really frustrated, you can't quite get it. I do this all the time. Something you can do to fix this is basically breaking down your tricks. Once you break down your tricks, it's a lot easier to understand them, it's a lot easier to follow along, kind of get one little step and then move on to the next without really confusing yourself. Throughout my courses, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to give you guys time to pause each video, break it down, that sort of thing. I found when I started hooping, this helped me a lot. I was the kind of person who would pause, play, and then fast forward or go back and check something out a couple times so I could really understand the technique and get it. Nobody does tricks the same, however. Everybody has their own unique hoop style, and I'm going to help you guys find that, as well as build you guys a self-confidence, like I said. Hoopers, if anybody is ever frustrated or stressed out during my course, if they can't quite get a trick, if I'm just not quite explaining it correct, you can email me or we can Skype and I can help you guys out with this. I'm not just a mentor, I am here to help you guys through everything, through your everyday lives. If you're stressed out and you need some help, I'm always here to help you guys. I hope you guys had a wonderful day learning a little bit about self-confidence, and I hope this video gets you guys up there and builds your self-confidence. Can't wait to see you next time. Have a great day, guys.